Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Charmin. Today I'm going to talk about international conservation organizations, that is CITES. Okay, so let's get started. In 1973, 145 countries signed an agreement to control the trade in endangered species and any products from them, such as fur, skins, and ivory. So yeah, and more countries have joined since, and this agreement is called the Conservation on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Flora and Fauna, that is shortly said CITES. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about Worldwide Fund for Nature. Okay, the Worldwide Fund for Nature, WWF, is one of the best campaigning groups for wildlife, and established in 1961, and WWF is the largest international non-governmental organization, that is NGO, and specializing in conservation, and its mission statement is to stop the degradation of the planets and natural environment and to build a future in which humans live in harmony with nature. Okay, and to this end it funds conservation projects, publishes environmental issues, and campaigns to save ecosystem from degradation and species from extinction. Okay, and one of its recent campaigns is to stop prospecting for oil in Africa's oldest national park. Okay, so the Virunga National Park is the Democratic Republic of Congo, that is DRC, is one of the last refuges of the mountain gorilla. Okay, so you can see here the diagram, and gorilla barungi in the world. So now I'm going to talk about restoring degraded habitats. Okay, and conservation involves restoring areas that have been degraded by human activities and by natural catastrophes such as flood and hurricane, typhoon, fire, or earthquake. Okay, so this can be done on a small scale when a farmer decides to plant trees on land that is no longer needed for food. Food production and has become degraded by overuse. Okay, so mangrove forests are found throughout the tropics. This is an extremely rich ecosystem that provides valuable protection to ecosystem from storms. Okay, and many mangrove forests have been cut down to make way coastal dependent development, and one place where replanting mangrove is important is in the Sundarban Delta regions, which covers some 26,000 square kilometers in India and Bangladesh. Okay, and now has been largest mangrove forest in the world. Okay, so this area with high diversity is at risk of rising sea levels, and planting mangrove is thought likely to offer. Okay, and some protection against the effect of this, and mangrove forests provide important ecosystem services. They reduce coastal erosion by reducing the effects of strong waves during storms, and they act as a barrier to rising sea levels by trapping sediment. Okay, so they are also important nursing for young fish. So after centuries of deforestation, soil erosion, and severe land degradation in Haiti, So efforts are now being made to restore some of the forests that used to. So about 70% of countries' land is so not suitable for agriculture anymore, and there is a several storage of firewood. Okay, so numerous NGOs are working with community groups in the tree planting projects in what is in effect a rescue mission. Haiti is a lesson to the world as to the effect of neglecting the welfare of trees. So a special reclamation project was undertaken in a disastered clay mine in Cornwall, okay, in the UK. So the area became the site of the Eden project, which is dedicated to educating people in plant biodiversity and the need for conservation. Okay, and beneath the domes were communities of plants from different regions of the world, and visitors learn about the major roles that plants play in our economy and the extent to which we depend on them. So we ignore their biology and their welfare at our peril. So guys, that's all. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give a thumbs up.